What's going on, everybody? So before I get to talking, I want to address Anonymous Guy 12. I will be covering that article you sent me about racial inequality in Minnesota, but I'm pulling up more data and I'm getting more statistics and things like that so I could try to supplement the article because there was a lot of things that it didn't cover. Now, what I'm really going to be talking about, I had a conversation yesterday with Deshaun Stallings. What's up, bro? Shout out, by the way. And it got to a little something that I figured needed to be addressed. And that would be what black men are attracted to, and what black people in general are attracted to. And it got me to thinking a little. What are blacks attracted to? Well, I think me and him kind of figured it out. If you look at every single black female who is in an active relationship with a black man, and it's not every single one, but I personally say it's around 95%. Whatever you guys think is the percentage is what you guys think is the percentage, but I want you to actually think and come up with a realistic percent of your own. How many black women are you seeing with these black men that are covered in tattoos, got dreads or some bullshit like that hairstyle, has their pants hanging off their ass and has some gold teeth or something like that? How many? How many black men that are with black women are you seeing that are with these black females that have multiple tattoos, with weave in their heads, and every single thing I've described black women basically to be? I'd say it's around 90%. Even though I'm out here in the suburbs, when I see blacks, I'm still seeing it from them. Now, to address the white people that black men are attracted to. And again, this is not all, like there's the ones that I'm black and I'm white at the same time. I'm mixed. I'm attracted to women who have class. I'm attracted to women that actually have something and are doing something positive with their life. But what is the general population of black men attracted to? I think a good way to look at it is Miley Cyrus. And I hate to give her the time of the day in one of my uploads, and I hate to mention Miley in my videos at all, because I'm not a fan of her. But she's the perfect example. Look at Miley. When she was Hannah Montana, before she started doing all that trashy whore hip-hop culture bullshit and trying to be black basically to market to the black audience, nobody wanted her until then. No black dude found her attractive. When I was a kid even, white boys thought Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana was hot as hell. They thought she was hot. But nobody black did. The blacks, when I was growing up, they were more attracted to, I'm trying to think, I can't even think of anybody, honestly. Some female, Rihanna. They all liked Rihanna when she was doing her trashy shit. When Rihanna was trashy and all that, they loved her. But they didn't want anything to do with Miley. Now, let's fast forward a little bit to when Miley started shaking her lack of an ass, calling herself the Queen of Twerk. Now, I don't know how anybody can call themselves the Queen of Twerk when they have absolutely no ass, but somehow she was doing it. How many black men immediately started finding her attractive? Black dudes started wanting her. They were attracted to Miley because she started putting out that same trashy behavior that black women are known for. That's what it was. Miley was acting just like black women do. No class, no self-respect, ignorant, and stupid. Okay, you look at what black women are typically attracted to, and it's like I said, you got the tattoos and things like that, but you look at what black women are attracted to for men. Usually the men that attract black women have a lot of money. And the reason they have a lot of money is because, it's like I said, black women want to get pregnant and they want to use a guy. 9 times out of 10, that's what black women want to do, is use a guy. Sorry, this carbonation is really getting to me. But black women want to use a guy for money. And because of the fact they want to use the guy for money, they go for the white guys that have money. Now, I'm going to go into another aspect of what me and Deshaun were talking about, and that's how mixed people are treated in the black community. Look at Colin Kaepernick. He's who I'm going to use as an example. Colin Kaepernick. He's out here doing protests for Black Lives Matter and things like that. He's being looked at as being a black hero and a black savior. But let's look the other way on this now. Let's look at me, for example. I'll use myself, because this is who you're watching. When you look at me, I get called a coon, an Uncle Tom, a sellout. People tell me that I'm not even black. Like, there's comments where people said I'm not black, I'm mulatto, and I shouldn't be talking about black people, and I'm not qualified to talk about black issues because I'm mixed, and all kinds of bullshit like that. I personally feel that I'm qualified to talk about whatever I see, because I've lived around it. I get told I'm not qualified to talk about black issues. Okay, well, I may not be black, according to them. I know how to read data. I know how to read statistics. And when you have a race that's committing more than half the murders in the country, yeah, I'm qualified to talk about that. Because I read the statistics and I'm reading the data. It doesn't matter why they're committing the murders. They're committing the murders. But the topic at hand is when you're speaking pro-black and you're defending them and you're mixed, the black community will embrace you with open arms and they will hold you on a pedestal. They'll actually hold you on a pedestal more than they will the darker-skinned black people if you're mixed. I guess it's because you do reach out to the whites a little bit more because you're half white, I guess, is what they think. But black people will hold you on a higher pedestal if you're mixed and you're talking for them. Now, if you're mixed and you're talking bad about what they're saying, they will try to talk about revoking your black card, which I never knew was a card in the first place. I never knew that race was something that somebody could revoke. But they'll try to revoke your black card, as they call it. They'll call you a coon, they'll call you a sellout, they'll say that you're confused because of your mixture. They'll say all kinds of shit. And they will vilify you just as bad as whites, and some will vilify you worse than the whites. And now, just because you're speaking the truth about what they're doing. Now let's look at when a black man goes into public with a mixed child. I've seen that man get dirty looks for black women. I've seen that man get dirty looks. I've seen people talk about how that man is a swirler. Okay, you have entire channels dedicated to talking about this, like the Cynthia G channel. Like Cynthia G, for example. There's another idiot that I have to talk about on this upload today. Is Cynthia G. But look at her channel. She talks all about swirling is wrong and things like that. And yeah, she does talk about when women do it too. I'll give her that. At least I'll give her that. But she mainly talks about it when men do it. But then you got the other people who are talking about it, and they're only talking about it as if the men are the ones that are swirling. And they hold no ill feelings towards the females who are doing it. But let's look at it, how it's viewed in public too. Get a female in public with a mixed child. How many times do you see where black females will come and talk about how cute this person's baby is and how nice this baby's hair is and everything while the kid is mixed? When a black woman gets with a white man, it seems like it's okay to other black women. But when a black man does it, it's not okay. Now, don't let a black man criticize the black woman for doing it, because you cannot criticize black women. If you criticize black women, You will be publicly shamed because your mama's black, as they assume. You will be publicly criticized, and you will be hated. And that black woman will turn into the most hateful beast that has ever existed in this world just because you gave her a legitimate criticism that she criticizes you for the same thing. Sorry. Damn. This did, man, I'm burping up and everything. But, no, like, as I was saying, black women are hypocritical and they're always victims. They are the main victims of the black community, and you can't say nothing. But yeah, that should just about cover everything about how blacks and mixed are being treated. Divisive Legend is out. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Real news, real talk. Peace.